Hello everybody and welcome back. Got a new haircut. I like to do that almost every year in the month of September. Early September is my birthday. In fact, it was last Tuesday. And it's just the change of the season and whatever else. I like to get a new haircut. Left it go all summer. The ends, But anyhow, always feel good after a haircut. And you can tell it is the changing of the seasons because not only are the temperatures better, like right now I think it's only 70 and it feels fabulous out here, but it's a little more cloudy and the stink bugs have come out. Oh, they're all over the place. I got up this morning, there was 3 of them on the patio door. They're on my plants and just trying to get into the apartment. Not gonna happen. I'm standing guard. I wanted to take you guys down to the lake with me today, but it was really windy down there and my camera does not do well the audio in wind. And in fact, it's a little windy here, not bad. Works out for me because I have a couple loads of laundry out here drying, but unfortunately sometimes it messes up the audio and the video, so I hope it doesn't this go around. So one of the things I wanted to talk about today was well, I had another dream about Paul, and it was another bad dream. Since he died, that first year I didn't have very many, maybe 1 or 2. But in that time I'd say I'd had about 6. And of those 6, only 1 was good. And the 1 wasn't much of a dream, but he was smiling and laughing. And I felt so wonderful seeing that. It was just great. But the other dreams, not so much, and I don't know why. I'll tell you about it, but let me tell you this first. Paul had this lovely habit, not really, of inviting people into the house all the time. Now, during the day and whatever, I guess, it's not the end of the world. And when I say people, it's usually people I don't know. But a lot of times he would do it at inopportune times. For instance, early in the morning, more than once, I've gotten up, made my way to the kitchen for that first cup of coffee. My hair's out to here, looking horrible. I walk into the kitchen and there's Paul with 3 other guys that I don't know. Oh, hey honey, how's it going? Yeah, this is so-and-so and so-and-so. Good morning. Oh, hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Everybody got coffee? I got tea in here today. Mint tea that I picked from the garden. So wonderful. But anyhow, so yeah, Paul would do that a lot. Whether it was his workers or people coming to buy quail eggs, or people he was buying stuff from, just random people he would bring into the house. And I told him repeatedly I didn't like that, especially not first thing in the morning. But anyhow, that leads into my dream of last night. So last night I dreamt that we were still living in the cabin. And I was sleeping, but I woke up because of some noise. And I woke up, I looked around, and the cabin was filled with all these different women and kids. And I don't know any of these people, and I'm thinking, what the heck is going on? So, I get up, I'm looking for my glasses, I'm trying to go to where the coffee is, there's all this noise, the women are talking, the kids are talking, they're running around, all this, and I'm like, where's Paul? What is this? So that one of the ladies let me know that they were told there was going to be breakfast, and the kids are hungry, so where's the food? Because these people are rummaging through my cabinets and everything else, and I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry, just hang on a minute, you know, and I'm looking through the windows to see if I could see Paul, and he is outside with these men, I'm going to assume these ladies' husbands, and I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're going to be going hunting or building a project together or what it is. So I look to see where he is, and I head outside, and every time I call him or try to get near him, he walks away, you know. He's like avoiding me, and he seems very angry. And everywhere, I kept all different areas. I'm like, hey Paul, well, boom, he's out again, and these guys are following him or whatever. So eventually I just go back into the cabin, and I just have the most horrible feeling, you know, that like he hates me, and he's leaving me, he's divorcing me, and blah blah blah, and you know, that's not the Paul I knew. And I had another dream similar to that. For whatever reason, me and my sister were living in a mobile home, and we had all these kids in there, and I don't know if they were our kids or grandkids or somebody else's, but they were there. And I remember walking around looking out the windows saying, geez, you know, Paul's been gone a long time. I haven't seen him since yesterday morning, since he went to work. And lo and behold, my dad showed up, driving this extremely garish, modified old VW van. And I'm thinking, holy cow, he's because wherever we were, I was thinking he had to have driven over 2 hours. And my dad couldn't see. He had molecular degeneration. So the last couple of years he was alive, he couldn't see well enough to drive. I drove him everywhere. And so I'm like, holy cow, he's driving. And I went outside, and that's when I noticed all these different tents were up, like vendors, like maybe some little festivals going on. Well, he careened that van right into something. Gets out, happy as a lark, starts playing the guitar and singing for these people. No, my dad never played the guitar in his life, so that was just weird. But I go back into the mobile home, and you know, now it's afternoon, getting on to, you know, later in the day, and I'm pacing around because I still haven't heard from Paul. I'm like, where is he? I can't believe I haven't heard from him. And my sister just looks at me, rolling her eyes, and she says, Sandy, he left you. He's not coming back. He's gone. And I was like, what? And I was so incredibly heartbroken and just torn apart over this. And I just kept thinking, but why? Why? You know, and then I woke up. So yeah, I've had several dreams like that. Like he's angry at me, he wants to leave me, he wants to divorce me. He never talks to me. He avoids me. And it's just kind of disturbing, you know. I mean, he's like the opposite of the Paul I knew and loved. And then that just, you know, kind of got me thinking a little bit that, you know, throughout my life, I've had, you know, a good amount of bad dreams, but some of them really stick out, and I've remembered them for years, and I've analyzed them and went through them, and what does this mean and what does that mean? And some of them do make sense when I think about it. You know, it's your subconscious trying to figure stuff out, and, you know, stress and stuff like that. But I remember a few good dreams, but overall, it's the bad ones that stick out that I remember for years, not the good. And then when I think about it, I feel like that's how we are in our awake life too, where rejection and criticism and bad events in our life tend to cling to us more than the good. Now, we may remember the good, you know. But they don't. The good memories don't seem to have as strong of a hold on us as the bad, and I find that really interesting. And I'm not one of these people that goes back to the past, lives in the past, thinks about the past a lot. Never have been. What happened then happened, and it probably sucked, and I don't want to go back there again. And I'm glad that's over with, you know. I mean, of course I think about things now and again, but yeah, you know, I'm just always one of them people move forward, you know, go forward, forward, forward. In fact, I probably think more about the future than I ever do the past. And but there still are times, you know, people bring up certain events and conversations and whatever, and that bad thought comes and you remember, and it's like, why does it have such a hold on us? And I'm thinking right now, like, all of us can remember exactly where we were and what was going on when 9/11 happened. You know, it's just some things you'll never forget, and things like that I don't think you should forget. And I'm not saying we should forget anything. You know, I think we learn from a lot of the bad things in our lives, but there's some bad things that happened that weren't right, or were just bad circumstance or something, and gotta live with those memories, but those memories stand out more. And I don't get it. Why is it? Why do you think that happens? You know, do you have bad dreams ever? Scary? I don't have too many scary dreams. I did when I was younger, when my kids were younger. I had a few of them after my mom died. But overall, I don't normally have those. And I'm thankful for that. But yeah, it's just weird how the psyche works, how people as a whole work. Because I feel like a lot of us are like that, if not all of us, you know, if we admit it. So, yeah, I'm going to think on that a little bit, and I really would prefer not to have any more of those types of dreams with Paul. I mean, I guess I could figure out why I'm having them. But I would really like to see the happy Paul. You know, that makes me feel great, because that's who Paul was. He was always laughing and joking and smiling and singing, always singing. We both loved to sing. We both were horrible at it, but we both loved to sing, so we sing together a lot. And those memories I am keeping in the front of my head, and I do refer back to a lot. That's what keeps me going sometimes, you know. I know I'll see him again. I know he's happy where he is. I know he's gotten his reward. You know, he's where we all want to be one day. So anyhow, let me know what you think. What do you think about, you know, the negative dreams? Have you had really bad ones? Or do you hang on to, you know, these negative thoughts? Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever noticed it, that the bad tends to stick with you more than the good? And why do you think that is? I don't know. I just thought it was interesting, and I'd like to get some of your input. Anyhow, you guys take care. It was nice talking to you.